Welcome back to the Arcade Morning Announcement.
I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Gwyneth. But before we start, please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. Don't forget that sport team pictures are after school on Tuesday, October 22nd. Flag football team black pictures will be at 2:45, and the team red will be at 3 o'clock. Volleyball players for the 6th and 7th grade team, their pictures will be at 3:15, and the 8th graders will be at 3:30. Pictures in the courtyard will be by the office. Forms were given to you in your homeroom class on how to order the pictures. Congratulations to the Arcade Black and the Arcade Red football teams who are both undefeated for this season.
Also, congratulations to the girls volleyball team who are also having an amazing season. But attention all current 7th graders. Sign-ups are underway for the 2021 New York City and DC trip. Take a look.
You've seen pictures of so many of the famous sites and read in class about America's historic beginnings. Now, take a trip with your friends and discover Washington, D.C. and New York City for yourself. On this World Strides trip, you'll travel in time from the past to the modern day. You'll experience the powerful political epicenter of Washington, D.C., and the fast-paced cultural melting pot of New York City. You and your friends will interact with so many cultures, iconic landmarks, and extraordinary views that you've never experienced before. This is not your ordinary history lesson. America's past meets the present right in front of you. Your days will be packed from morning to night. There is so much to see and do in Washington, D.C. and New York City. You'll see breathtaking landmarks that symbolize our American values of freedom and justice. Some of the greatest museums in the world.
It was pretty cool. We got to ride in this airplane like we were actually riding one, like we got to drive it, and then we got to touch a moon rock.
Inspiring memorials that capture our nation's history.
My favorite part has been Lincoln Memorial because I got to finally see it in real life instead of on a computer.
The memorial really brought a lot of heartwarming memories back because my brother was in the Marines and it was kind of hard seeing him go all the time.
One of my favorite sites was probably the 9/11 memorial. It showed that we weren't afraid, but we also remembered those who were lost.
And witness firsthand the traditions that make our country great.
Arlington is my favorite thing because when we were changing the guards, it was so cool because they were doing everything perfectly. I want to join the military, so I was honored to watch that, and it takes your breath away.
It was amazing. It was a one in a million thing to see.
Your trip will be led by your own course leader to share fun facts and answer all your questions along the way.
So far, my favorite thing has been how detailed our tour guide goes into when he's talking about the monuments.
Mr. Bryan's he's pretty chill. When he explains stories behind it, it paints a visual picture that you can, actually see. It's pretty cool.
He probably knows everything about everything. If you ask him what Lincoln's favorite pizza was, he could probably tell you.
And when you aren't seeing amazing sights, you'll spend lots of time with your friends, eating at restaurants, and hanging out in your own hotel room. You and your friends will create your own memories to share for years to come.
Times Square was bright. I feel like it kind of shows what New York's about. It's lively, it's busy, it's beautiful, no matter what time it is.
This trip has been so amazing, it's almost overwhelming.
It's quite an experience. I have seen things I never thought I'd see.
When you and your friends join us in Washington, D.C. and New York City, You'll watch history come alive on a travel adventure you'll never forget.
I would recommend this trip to other students because it's a really great experience. You get to see a lot of the nation's history and you get to have a good time with your friends and you learn a lot.
And I wish I was a 7th grader. That sounds like so much fun.
It does sound like so much fun. But do you want to find out more information? Come to the meeting on Tuesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. in the MP room and get a flyer from your homeroom teacher. If you have any questions or need an additional flyer, see Ms. Velasco in room 4.
Speaking of Miss Velasco, here she is with some more info.
Hi, Miss Velasco here, talking to all the current 7th graders. This trip is amazing. Do not forget to pick up this flyer from your homeroom teacher. And if they don't have it, I have extras. Come see me. I have been on this trip. It is incredible. You see all of the amazing sights in both Washington, D.C. and in New York City. We go to Times Square and see the incredible lights and everything else all around it. The food is amazing. You got to have a pretzel and a bagel. Speaking as a native New Yorker, upstate, I know, but it was still an amazing trip. You learn a ton. Bring your parents. They're welcome to join too, to the meeting and on the trip. Meeting is this Tuesday, next Tuesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. in the MP room. I hope to see you there. Bye.
Thanks, Ms. Velasco. But now on to the No Tardies winners for September. For 6th grade, we have Lita Akabari. For 7th grade, we have Joshua Yang. And for 8th grade, we have Karina Hoon. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. But now attention all theater kids. The actors will be rehearsing on Wednesdays and Friday from 3 to 4:30. And Stagecraft will have meetings on Wednesday and Friday from 3 to 4. But what's for lunch?
Chicken nuggets, hamburgers, pepperoni and cheese pizza, hot and spicy bites, and the manager's special.
That sounds so good, but what's the weather?
Thanks, Gwyneth. Today will be a high of 75 and a low of 50. Back to you, Aubrey.
Thanks, Coco, and thank you for watching.
Have a lovely day.
Bye!